Okay. Okay.
Hey, how are you, sir?
Hi, how are you?
So, you're studying El Chapo, and what is your feelings? Do you have any personal feelings on the drug war? Or how did you give you any insight because you're studying somebody who, as an actor, playing somebody who's in a certain cultural milieu? Do you feel what is your insight, or has it given you any new insights into the war on drugs, or what's going on between Mexico and the U.S.?
Well, most of these things that the whole trial has covered, in a way, we already knew in Mexico. I mean, this is something that, lots of magazine, newspapers have written about. It's kind of like a little repetition of information here. However, there's great new things that have been popping up. Names, precedents, bribes. Those things are really quite interesting. And for me, that is the information that I like, but also pretty much meeting the man and seeing him in person, and trying to absorb what he's going through this trial, and how does he feel about it.
Do you think he's kind of a scapegoat for a larger systemic problem? In other words, this is somebody who's in the drug trade that they've targeted, but we learned that, like, from George W. Bush with the Contra. George H. Bush with the Contra war.
I do believe.
Drugs.
I think it has to do something with that. I mean, of course. I mean, I'm not saying as a fact. I'm just saying that history tends to repeat itself, and now this is just another character in this repetition. I consider it somehow like that.
Would you say if they legalize drugs, would that, or decriminalize them, do you think that would end all these drug wars and problems in Mexico? Do you think because it's illegal, it's creating this, this atmosphere?
It's a great question. I don't know if there's an answer to that. I just, for example, we can take Portugal, for instance,
right?
Who, legalized everything,
yeah.
And every bad things have decreased, which actually they've been showing optimism. There's been less crime, less homeless,
right.
Drug addicts.
Treating drug addiction as a medical problem instead of
exactly
problem to be dealt with in the criminal justice
I agree.
system.
I think
yeah.
I'm up for that.
Yeah, sounds good, man. All right, thank you for talking.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, Democratic Social Libertarian here. That was Alejandro Edda, and he was giving some of his thoughts on drugs, and he